Good morning, Butores. It's Tomas.
And Arabella.
And today is Wednesday, October 4th, 2023. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for a moment of silence while we reflect on today's activities and focus on demonstrating our best behavior.
Please be seated. Band and orchestra are having a fundraiser. They are selling cookie dough. And find a member and ask them if you can make an order. They are delicious.
Warriors, in case you didn't know, there are only 723 yearbooks ordered. We have 1,160 students. There aren't going to be enough for everyone, so get your books now. There are only 230 books left.
Dungeons and Dragons Club will meet on Thursdays 3:15 to 4:15 in room 724. See Miss Cristelli if you are interested.
There will be a football game today, Wednesday, October 4th, that starts at Stars Middle High School. The football team are playing in the playoffs and need people to cheer them on in the stands. Good luck, guys.
6th, 7th, and 8th grade orchestra fall concert will be here at Booth's in the gym Wednesday, October 11th from 6:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m.
There will not be a STEM club meeting, October 3rd and October 10th, due to the 7th grade JetBlue trip and the Digital Learning Day. STEM meeting will resume on October 17th in room 301.
The Pet Lovers Club is looking for members of any grade level to join them once a month. The first meeting will start on Wednesday, October 11th, 2023. If you are interested in joining the Pet Lovers Club, stop by room 703 or 705 to pick up a permission slip. You must have a permission slip turned in before you can participate. Permission slips are due back by Friday, October 6th. If you have any questions, email Ms. Smith or Mrs. Dunlap.
There is a crocheting club. For anybody who's interested in learning the art of crocheting, you don't need experience to join the club. You do need to bring your own materials. The club will meet Monday afternoons from 3:15 to 4 p.m. in Mrs. McCowney's room, 604. Hey, get pictures.
This week's will be the voice challenge is Chalk Inspirations. Keep an eye out for Mrs. Rainbows art students who will be creating inspirational messages with chalk on our sidewalks. Share your own inspirational quote with someone this week.
Car riders, please pay attention out front and watch for parents. There are more than 1,100 of us to get dismissed at the end of the day, and we want things to move along smoothly.
Bus riders, stay on the sidewalk if your bus has not arrived. Please pay attention to the buses. You don't want to miss your ride home.
Warriors, stay on the right path. Be prepared, accountable, thoughtful, and helpful.
All booth photographers, this is a reminder there is photography club this Thursday after school till 5.
I totally remember her.
So crazy. Aww. Oh my goodness.
Look at that.
In high school, I was kind of weird. I was really hyper and really happy.
Well, one, I was a super band geek. Like, I did everything from marching band, concert band, jazz band, orchestra. Dude, I did it all.
I was the art nerd in high school. I think everybody would remember me as the girl that would turn over my tests and just draw a horse.
In high school, I was a socialite. I found it really important to be liked by everybody, focused a lot less on the academic side.
So I opened my yearbook today for the first time in about 10 years. And the first thing I did is I had to look at the picture of myself because, of course, I wanted to see how much I've changed.
Yeah, starting here, I'm on like the next 9 pages.
This is hilarious.
The second thing I looked at was the comments from my friends.
You're quite possibly the happiest person ever.
You've been blessed with
Have
the
a great
ability to
summer
make
and
people cry with laughter.
Michael, I was
not
so
sure.
lucky to have you in 2 classes this year. Band was a lot of fun. looking at this yearbook, you just realize, wow, like I'm still very much kind of the same person, but in many ways, like just my perspective has changed, you know?
It reminds me of, I forgot a lot of things that I experienced in high school.
This was my junior year yearbook, and it was the year that my wife and I started dating in high school. Someone once told me that some people make others happy just by simply being them.
And it's really fun to go back and look at who I was and look at all the different friends that I had then that I kind of grew apart from now.
I kind of got a little emotional when I was reading one from one of my best friends, and kind of made me feel like I think I should send her a message because we're not close anymore. And it just kind of brings back a whole different lifetime.
If I could go back to high school and talk to high school Halsey, I would grab myself by the collar and just say, focus a little more.
If I were to give myself advice, it would be just not to worry about all those little things. It doesn't matter what I wear or what my hair looks like. Everything changes after high school.
I don't know, like I wish I could tell myself that it's totally cool to be a nerd. There's nothing wrong with it. Embrace it earlier in life and save yourself the trouble, you know? Life takes you crazy places, but you can totally do whatever you want to do. Really. Like when in high school, you think everything is so clear cut and expectations are so laid out for you. But then when you go out into the real world, I mean, you got to do your own thing. Your time is yours, you know? So.
Good morning, Book Warriors. This is Owen
and Finola
with a few words of wisdom.
Listen to what great American educator Frederick Douglass says. The life of a nation is secure only while the nation is honest, truthful, and trustful and virtuous. In other words, for a nation to be a safe place, its citizens must be honest and decent.
So if we want America to be a safer, less violent country, we have to be more honest, truthful, and virtuous. With one another, we have to be kinder, more tolerant, and more understanding. After all, a nonviolent country begins with nonviolent citizens. And that's why you and that's me today and our part helps stop some of the violence in our country and simply being good to others.
With something to think about, this is Finola
and Owen.
Make it a great day or not, the choice is always yours.
Good morning, Bookwarriors. This is Ariana bringing you the lunch for Wednesday, October 4th, 2023. For our entree today, we'll be having beef cheddar nachos, cheddar cheese nachos with salsa and reduced fat sour cream, or Taco Max snacks quesadilla, or spicy chicken sandwich. For our sides, we'll be having Mexican brown rice, steamed broccoli, shredded lettuce with diced tomatoes, or fresh oranges. And for our daily choice, we'll be having milk.
Good morning, Warriors. This is Tony bringing you the weather for October the 4th, 2023. The high for today will be 80 degrees and the low will be 58 with a 5% chance of rain. There will be recess. Tomorrow there will be a high of 78 and the low of 56 with a 16% chance of precipitation. Have a great day, Warriors.
Are you interested in learning about and discussing America's current events in the upcoming presidential election? Then join the Current Events Club. For more information, email Ms. Hooper at hooper.mary@fcboe.org or speak to her in room 806. The first meeting will be on October 4th at 7:30 a.m. in room 806.
If you're an 8th grader, passionate about math and gifted in problem solving, you should join Math Olympiad. They will be meeting every Thursday morning, 7:45 a.m. in room 808. The Fayette County competition will be hosted at Booth, and the regional competition will be hosted at Griffin Risa. Come to an informational meeting Thursday, October 5th at 7:30 a.m. in room 808.